Okay. Okay, let's go. I need somebody to give us one or two things he or she has learned from this poem before we go into poetic analysis. Um, Rita, will you do better this time around? Let me hear you.
What I learned
Yeah.
from this poem is that in order for me to be a good leader at the part of my now, I should be able to consider other people because if I were in their shoes, the words I'm trying to pass may be convenient. I should be able to put them first before any other thing because I am literally serving them. They're the ones in charge of me. I am here to represent them, so anything they say, I am to.
Yes, and that's the beginning of a successful leader. First, you see yourself as the lead. You are in their shoe. What do they want? How do they expect things to go? What do they expect from you? From that view, then you can become a leader who projects and who executes or implements your responsibility. And when that is done appropriately, then you will be awarded a good score as a good leader. But when you see yourself as superior to them, that's the beginning of failure. If any leader sees himself as superior to the led, then it's going to be the beginning of failure. Are you with us? You're just coming, please, you're standing, stand. All the way just coming down to stand. You're supposed to be here at 20 minutes past 11. You're just coming, stand. Just go your seat and stand there. Okay, which other lesson did we learn, please? Which other lesson? Yes. Judith,
that,
right?
yes, sir. I learned that in order to be a leader, we need to have certain qualities. Like
Okay.
also one quality according to the prayer. So we need to at times see ourselves as leader and at times see ourselves as the leader.
Good. Two qualities necessary, not one part. Hybrid one. Okay, Vicky.
Was there to understand our leaders
Hmm.
because they're actually trying their best to provide our necessities and then put institution, put ourselves in their position. If we were them, if we're going through all these things, it will not be easy. It won't make any difference.
You also learn the role of a good follower. Or is it follow he? Follower, right. A good follower. A good follower must see the leader to be working for him. And so he should put himself in the shoe of the leader and try to assist the leader in the best way he can. Do you understand that? People who break laws can never be better than the president or the governors. You're a lawbreaker and you encourage people to break law. Imagine you're on a bus and the bus is on a motion and you have to eat and you throw those dates through the window. You are not a good follower. You're not a good follower. Several times I have to take sachet water by mistake or out of being tasty on the road. I hold my sachet water in my hand or put them in the bag until I get to where I'm going to. That's what I do. And that's what we should all do. If you will never be happy for somebody to go and urinate by the wall of your house, why would you want to urinate to somebody else's wall? No, but it's true. Why? Why would you want to do that? If somebody's money drops on the floor and you know the owner may be around there, why will you be in a hurry to take it and claim it to be yours? Where you would wish that when yours gets missing, they will give it to you. Why? Yeah, but that's true. And do you know the good thing about putting your shoe in the putting yourself in the shoe of the leg? It makes you automatically humble. It makes you automatically humble. Now you are a leader. They respect you as a leader. They call you, but you be like, what if I were in their own shoe? I won't be raising my hands like this. So let me bring my hands down. Let me assume that I am a servant serving them and all that. Then humility will be obvious and pride will be dealt with. You're just coming in, just stand, don't sit. Don't just coming in, stand. Don't sit. You are not our friends. You are disobedient people in our class. Okay? Those coming late. I hope there's no one who marched in now and is sitting. Okay. All right. So that's another thing we've learned. Another one again, please.
I know that no leader is perfect.
No leader is perfect.
And when any leader, like when a leader elected makes a mistake, we should be able to supply ideas.
If a leader makes a mistake, we should be able to supply ideas as followers because that's what makes you a good follower. Do you understand that? I just come in. Okay, let's go on. There is something I want to bring out here. Can somebody bring out a figure of speech from here? There is simile in this poem. I've already called it. Who recognized it? Who identified it? You did. Okay, you give it to me. The simile. Where is the stanza? Where did you find it? Correct. Read it out. Mm. That's good. That's cool. That's simile. Thank you. What's your name? Huh? Paul. Spell the word. Pear. Okay, pearl. Okay, pearl. Yes. For coming late and being disobedient people in our class. You were supposed to come at 20 minutes past 11 and this is still 12. Just coming. What are those naughty boys? Yeah, because they saw us and then they made another move because you were standing. No problems. Please, you all sit. When they come, they will stand. All right, let's proceed, please. One more or two more questions and we'll write something out. Please, how many of you are for SSCE? WASI? You are sitting for SSCE. Raise your hand up boldly, boldly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, please take note of the following. Those of you for SSCE, these words, be able to write up to 2 pages about them in case of necessity. If you know you may not know what to write, let me know and I'll give you the clue. Our need calls for a hybrid of habits. Proclaim the forest sage. Our need calls for a hybrid of habits. Proclaim the forest sage. Young man, just come in. Stand. Stand. Where is it? Where are your partners? 3 of you. Are you not just coming? You've been here since. What about you? You're just coming, right? Are you the only one just coming now? He's the only one? Okay. So who understands this very well? You understand the sentence. We just explained it before. Our need calls for a hybrid of habits. Proclaims the forest sage. Yes. You all understand it, right? Who is the forest sage? What is the belief about tortoise? So the forest sage is tortoise, believing that the wise animal had just told us the way out. So who told us that way out? The wise one, the tortoise. And what did he say is the way out? Hybrid, 2 opposite habits must be brought together to make a successful leader. And you should be able to write enough on that. Quote the issue of lion and the lamb. Talk about the issue of the hyena and the other prey it takes. Go into the issue of the mysterious lake and the transparent river. Bring those examples out to explain that a good leader must see himself as a led, and a good follower must see himself as a leader and a led. Do you understand that? Write notes on it, give examples from this poem and all that, up to about 2 pages. That you must have understood this clearly. Why are you coming? Why did you come late? You were given 15 minutes. You spent over 30 minutes. We know. Whatever you must have gone to find to eat can be spent within 15 minutes. Please, that shouldn't repeat itself. Sit down. Let's all learn to manage time. I can't use 15 minutes to eat good food. It won't be enough for me. That's the truth. So if I am given 15 minutes, I should be able to get what I can eat within 12 minutes. If I'm not sure I'll fit within 12 minutes, I will bring it to the class because I will never stop you from eating the class. I'll bring it to the class, and once it's time out, I'll tie it and keep it. You must be disciplined. You must be disciplined. You must be disciplined. Sincerely, you don't know how important that is. Tomorrow I may find an opportunity of helping a student somewhere, an instance. Maybe they want somebody who is disciplined among the students and knows what is needed to be done properly. I won't pick latecomers. No matter how intelligent you are, I will not. Because as far as I'm concerned, you don't keep to time, so you are not disciplined. There are some qualities you look out for. And that's why I keep doing this. Not because I hate you, but to make sure that you are taught to do the right thing. Keep to time. Be disciplined. The way you talk, the way you behave, everything is important. Let's proceed. The next question may go this way. A little bit of a lion, a little bit of a lamb, tough like a tiger, compassionate like a doe, transparent like a river, mysterious like a lake. A leader who knows how to follow followers, mindful of the right to lead. In 2 sentences, what is that part saying? In at most 2 sentences, what is that except saying? A leader should be what?
Himself with the shoes. And he needs to also be disciplined.
Yes, but not exactly. In this message now, what is a simple message from this except?
That these are the qualities we need to find a good leader.
What is that quality? I read an excerpt for you. What is the message in that excerpt?
Two different qualities, positive and negative side.
A leader should be able to balance the habits. 2 opposite habits, balanced. It is not at every time that you react over issues people expect you to react to. As a good leader, are we communicating? Sometimes they expect you to be very angry, take some harsh decisions, but you need to surprise them and smile over such things and think well before taking those decisions. As a leader, you should be able to have 2 opposite habits. Am I communicating? That's what they are saying here. Mysterious, transparent, and all that. That's what matters more. Okay, let's go into the write-up. Let's go into the write-up. Are we there? Okay, let's see. Can we find another figure of speech from this poem? Alliteration, where is it? Which stanza is that? First line? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Pounds of his paws. Yeah. Thia alliterates. Yeah, which other one again? Our need calls for a hybrid of habits. Hybrid of habits. What's that? Where is it? What's the ninth? Read the sentence. Tough like a tiger. Giraffe craves. So what's the figure of speech there? Okay, far from the ground. But you have to be very careful. Very careful. For example, let's go with this one now. Hybrid of habits. Hybrid of habits. I will not see it as alliteration first. Hello? I will see it as paradox first. Yes, it's part of alliteration, but paradox first. What's paradox? You cannot exactly have two opposite behaviors. It's difficult for a human being to have two opposite behaviors. Either you are one or the other. But on a second look, you can understand that sometimes you can decide not to do certain things they expect you to do. That's paradox. Hybrid of habits. Do you understand what I just explained on this one now? So it's more of a paradox than alliteration. Remember, we said the last time we were having this figure of speech that some expressions can take 2 or 3 figures of speech, but one will be more pronounced than the others. Please do not doubt that. Tough like a tiger, yes, you call it alliteration now, but remember that what is more pronounced there is simile. Yes, simile is more pronounced, but you have T here. But simile is more pronounced. Let's hear you. Okay. Assonance. Well, what assonates there? How to follow. Okay. A leader who knows how to follow. O assonates. That's true. Consonants. Consonant. Where is the consonants there? But I hope you know that in pronunciation, okay, in pronunciation, this thing is not pronounced W. WH is pronounced as who. Who. W is not pronounced. In pronunciation is who. Who knows how to follow. Okay. And in transcription, this is not W. You won't see it in transcription. You're going to have diphthong. A-U. So it's not there. This one too, you're going to see a diphthong. O. O-U. You won't see W there. Do you understand? In transcription. Personification, where is it? It's made for him. But, so why is it personification? No. No. You know why I said no? Personification is a figure of speech that gives human quality to inanimates. Hyena is not an inanimate. It's an animal. Do you understand that? It's an animal. So you must be very meticulous about that. So it will not be a personification. Where are you coming from? Stand. You are sitting. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? 3 of you. You went to buy what?
So only we went out. I went to buy something. They are now fell down.
No, go on, go on. Let's hear your story. You not sat down there. You ate where you sat down. It's something funny to you, right? Go ahead.
So
They helped you. The women around that area helped you. As you fell down, you sat where you fell down. You were eating where you fell down. Then the women now came to help you. No, I'm only trying to explain what you said. I didn't doubt you. I'm only trying to see how it corresponds. I want to know. No, sometimes you need to be, I'm a leader. Let me put myself in a shoe. Like we're having a poem now. I was going, I fell down, I sat down, I picked my food where I sat down, I was eating, the women came around me, felt for me, and did what? They took me up after eating. Thank you. Please sit down, 3 of you. That is a problem with Leo Sundari. Asking us to put ourselves in the shoe of the lead. Now I put myself in the shoe now, it doesn't make sense to me. It's too big, right? Please always keep to the time. Seriously, keep to the time. We give 15 minutes, you're coming late, and that's wrong. The other boys, please, that should not happen next time. You may not be allowed into this class again once that happens. All right, thank you very much. So we tried analyzing some there. Somebody was asking a question, yeah, about personification. And we gave reason why it is not personification, right? I will ask that question again. The hyena says the crown is made for him. Is that a personification? Who said no? Who said yes? Point at somebody else. Who do I point at? I need a guy now. The ladies have been the one talking. Okay, you who just came in. Yes. Stand quickly. The hyena says the crown is made for him. Is it personification? Hyena is the one talking, not human being. No. Is that what? Huh? Give me the answer. Is it personification? Is it personification? Yes. Why? Or you think I'll just accept yes and I'll keep quiet? I say you got it. Or you must give me reasons for my answers, for any answer you pick. Why is it personification? Huh? Keep standing. Is that why it is personification? It's not personification. Okay, thank you. It's personification. Why? To animal. So what is personification? Okay, personification is giving human quality to animal. Inanimate objects. So what is inanimate there? Do you see the reason why you must ask why an answer is an answer? You see, that's why I keep asking. You say what? You cannot say something. No. Okay. Sit. Let's hear you.
Hyenas now, we all agree that animals have their way of communicating with each other. True or true?
True or true?
So the hyena now, it cannot be that he's saying Afan and Afan is my own. He can be doing the language, the way they communicate in their language, still thinks that he's saying it. And I disagree. The hyena said this is not a personification because the hyena is a living thing and it can communicate with its own kind. So it can say the crown is for him. The lion understand. The only way you can.
No, you said, well, you're making a point. What did you say? Will I will not understand the language of the hyena? They have their language. It's not noise making. It's allowed in literature.
It is not personification. The only way you can say that personification if it's like this. The crown says the hyena is made for it. That's the only reason why we can even say that. But if the hyena says the crown for it, it is not personification.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you understand our explanation? But do you disagree with that? Anyone is allowed to disagree with anybody, but have your points. So, do you disagree with that? Okay, what's your disagreement? You mean animals don't talk? They communicate. Hold on. They make sounds. For humans, we say they don't talk the way we talk. But do they have language among themselves? That is the language they used. Yes, this. Rita, hold on. Listen, you are still trying to refer the animal to a human world. That's why you're asking the question, is the lion a Hausa man or something? Hausa has to do with humans, isn't it? This is the animal world. This poem is based on animals. This is a communication they've had among the animals. The poet is a poet persona. It's telling us what happened in the land of the animals. So they had a language among them. They used to communicating. So he is projecting that language of communication to us, the humans. Do you understand? So the language of the hyena can be understood by the lion. The lion understands the language of the elephants. They understand one another. Have you seen Lion King?
Yes.
You've seen Lion King? As a cartoon? Good. They were talking. They understood in their world. That's their language in their own world. The animals have their own language. When they make noises, they don't just make sound. That sound is understood by other animals. You and I may not understand, but other animals understand. And there's a way you are even very close to animals, you will understand their language. Not because you can be close to only dogs. I'm close to birds, hen and cocks. There's a noise a hen will make, I will know it's in danger. Yes, a hen. If a cock is in danger, there's a noise they make. When you see the hen make, it keeps making, it's in danger, it's in trouble. Either it's in trouble or it's in pains. The two. Are we communicating? Now, when they say "Kokoroko," you know what it means. What is happening?
No, somebody in military used to be like kukuruku, scoop that thing.
Whatever it is, I believe you understand what we are saying here. In the animal world, they have their language, okay? But I wouldn't know, does it mean that some of you saw this figure of speech in some textbooks you read?
Yes.
And they said it's personification?
Yes.
And that is why people are confused. I guess right. That's a problem. That's a problem. It's not everything you see in a textbook that is real or that is exactly the truth. Because they are writers. They are learners. They are students too. And it's simple. If you say something is personification, what is personification? I want you to ask yourself, personification is not giving human quality to any other thing, including animals. No, it's just giving human quality to inanimate. The question is an animal an inanimate? No. Don't defend textbooks. Don't defend books you don't know much about. Are we communicating? Make your research, except there's a definition of personification that says that you give human quality to other living things, including animals. Then we can say you are right there. But like she said, the crown was not talking. If the crown was the one making the statement, then we'll say the crown is personified. It was an animal that was talking. It's not personification. Let's be mindful of that. Any other figure of speech there? Repetition. What was repeated?
A little bit. And a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit. Okay, that's cool. Of a. Okay, yes. Yes, the expression was repeated. Did you also look at the structure, the stanzas? They're in couplets, right? How many stanzas do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 stanzas, each of 2 lines. So couplets of 12 stanzas. Couplets. I hope you all knew this. How many of you have not done literature before? This is your first time coming to lesson, to come about literature for the first time. Ha! Jesus is my father. Where do I start from with this? What I mean is, you've never done literature before. This is your first time. In secondary school, you didn't do it. Who is talking? Raise your hand again. If this is your first time, you didn't do it in school. Huh? Nobody. You didn't raise your hand again. Okay, just you. What do we do now? She said she introduced him to literature. How do I? Anyways, we'll work. Remind me in about a month's time. A month's time, or 2-3 weeks time. 2 weeks time. Let's see how we go about it. What's this now? This is not right. Excuse me, please. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon, madam. How are you? May I know who I'm speaking with, please? My name is Prince, so you can call me Ruben. Mrs. Olusonya. Um, couplets. We're analyzing the poem, please. Some of these things you're supposed to write them out, but I want to believe that some of you can remember them by heart. Can you?
Yes.
Mention two figures of speech we've mentioned here now. Repetition. Personification is there. Which one is personification? Give it to us. That's the personification. You have not come when we said it. We corrected it. That is not personification. And you were here when we said it. And why is it not personification? No, we're using animals in place of non-living thing. It should have been non-living thing and humans, not animals and humans. What's your name? You forgot your name? What is your name? Mary, I need your attention. You're being distracted. The girl? I could see her concentrating. What did she do wrong? Please concentrate, okay? Thank you. Your intelligence becomes obvious when you concentrate. But when you're distracted, I think we should write, right? Let's start. Poetic analysis.
I think this is for you. Just leave the activity. I need to copy the text.
Poetic analysis. Let's go there quickly. Analysis of the poem, The Leader and the Led by Niyi Osundare. The poetic analysis of the poem, The Leader and the Led, written by Niyi Osundare. Belumi, if anyone disturbs you, report to Rita, report to me. Okay. What is the theme of the poem? Who can tell us? The poem, the theme of leadership. Rose, Abby? Theme of followership too. I think it's part of it, right? Yeah. Theme of followership. But the main theme is theme of leadership. The sub theme can be followership. Right? So let's start with the theme of leadership. Let's explain about the leadership. Yes. Where are you going to? You have little what? Oh, you have a little problem. May God solve it for you. Leadership. Theme of leadership. The theme of leadership. Are we here? Some of you are distracted, please. Belumi, you're on national, international TV. Okay, let's proceed. You thought? No, it's okay. The poem. The poem. Yes, we are writing on leadership. Leadership. The poem projects. The poem projects the enthusiasm. The poem projects the enthusiasm Can you see it?
No.
It's not legible. Vicky, you help us out with this marker. Where is she? Why are you frowning? Hmm? Beautiful girls, don't frown, don't frown. Let's proceed. The poem projects what? The enthusiasm many people have to become leaders. The enthusiasm many people have to become leaders, but are not qualified. But are not qualified. It uses animals. It uses animals in a park. It uses animals in a park to analyze. It uses animals in a park to analyze the quest. The quest. It uses animals in a park to analyze the quest of people. The quest of people to become leaders in Africa. The quest of people to become leaders in Africa. It also reveals that leadership should be determined. Leadership should be determined by the willingness of the person. Leadership should be determined by the willingness of the person to imbibe. The willingness of the person to imbibe. IMBIBE. To imbibe the habits of both the led and the leader. To imbibe the habits of both the led and the what? And the leader. It explains that a successful leader exhibits both sides of attitudes. A successful leader exhibits both sides of attitudes, depending on the situation at hand. Both sides of attitudes depending on the situation at hand. A good leader, continuation, cannot maintain just a style or habit. A good leader cannot maintain just a style or habits. A style or habits. This is revealed when he said, a little bit of a lion, a little bit of a lamb. Quote that stanza. This is revealed when he said, a little bit of a lion, a little bit of a lamb. A little bit of a lion, a little bit of a lamb. So what that implies is that a leader must not always be ferocious. Not always, but there are some times you should be, depending on the situation at hand and what you're confronted with. At the same time, a leader should not always be like a lamb. Because the same lion of the tribe of Judah, later became the Lamb of God. True or false? Christians, is that true? The one that was a lion came to roar, and Satan gave space, became a lamb that was slaughtered on the cross of Calvary. True or false? So the lion became a lamb, and that's what makes him to number one leader, a powerful leader. So even the Muslims recognize that Jesus Christ is a powerful leader and a powerful prophet. Is that true? Where are the Muslims here? Are you a Muslim? Yeah, you also Isa, right? Yeah, Prophet Isa, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. No, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is for Muhammad. Okay, that's how you respond to him. Good. So he's also a serious prophet. Why the laughter? Please, you must know something about everything. Yes, I'm a Christian, but I have to learn some things about Islam. So those of you who don't have a knowledge about it, sorry to you. So it's necessary you know some things about it. Now let's go again. The next thing. What's the next thing? Followership. Followership. Are we there? From the poem. Is what? Yes. Followership is a sub thing. From the poem, we are made to understand that followers should put themselves in the shoe of the leaders. From the poem, we are made to understand that the followers should put themselves in the shoe of the leaders, knowing that uneasy lies a head that wears a crown. In the shoe of the leaders. In the shoes of the leaders. Knowing that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. Uneasy lies the head. Easy, ori. What does Hausa call it? Kai. That wears the crown. The head that wears the crown. That means it is not easy to be a leader. Do you know why many leaders like some subordinates? Because those subordinates, in most cases, put themselves in the shoe of the leader when it comes to challenges. They help the leaders through. Are we communicating? And that's why every follower should always think on how to assist the leader and how to make the responsibilities and duties of the leader very easy. Always think, how can I make the responsibility and the duties of my leader easy? You have a leader in your house, your father. You have a leader in your house, your mother. What can you do to make things easy for them? Not you thinking what they can do to make things easy for you. No. No. So a follower should not always think of what can be done for her or him, but what he or she can do for the leader. Write that out. A follower is expected. A follower is expected to always think and do. A follower is expected to always think and do What can help? What can help the leader succeed? What can help the leader succeed? And not necessarily, what the leader will do for him. And not necessarily what the leader will do what? For him. So your thought should always be, what can I do to make my father succeed? What can I do to make President Tinubu become a good president? What can I do to make my governors become good? What can I do to make Success Way a very good lesson center? Yeah, fair people are beautiful, but you can be black and still be beautiful. We have some of them in my class here. Do I point at them? Yeah. Jealousy will come up. So, but black is beauty. Okay, and we should appreciate black. Do not accept the view of some Westerners. What did you say last sentence you mentioned? Okay, ugliness. What again is your view about black? Evil. Darkness. They relate black with darkness. And you know, darkness is evil from the view also. You know, even your scripture, the Bible says that don't walk in darkness, walk in light. So they said black people are dark people. And their hearts are as dark as their looks. That's their view, but that's not true. Write it down. Contrary to the view that black people have dark hearts. Contrary to the view that black people have dark hearts. That's not true.